Hi everyone, today on the show I have this incredible woman. I had the pleasure of meeting her a few months ago. Not only did we connect in a magnificent way, but I knew that she had a story that had to be told. So I've got her on the show here today. Please welcome Faith Agugu. Hi Faith.
Hi Anastasia.
How are you?
Yeah, really, really good.
So please do share, because I know that you've got an incredible story to help and inspire people out there today.
Okay. Well, look, first of all, I just want to say what a great pleasure it is to be here today. I just want to say hi to everyone. Thanks for watching Burkas TV. I'm so honoured to be invited here by Anastasia. Anastasia is one of those women that when I met her anyway, I just knew there was a connection. You know, we met at a fashion event and straight away we were drawn to each other and there was a connection. And funny enough, Anastasia has asked me a number of times, and she's told me about her show, and she's asked me a number of times, and I felt a reluctance. But this time I just couldn't say no. So I just wanted you all to know what a pleasure it is to be here and to be able to share my story with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. But please do tell us where actually it all started from.
Yeah. Okay, probably like a lot of people, I have quite an interesting story. I think it's interesting. And I believe that my beginning, like a lot of us, has shaped the person that I am today for good and bad, you know. I started off with, at the age of 1, I was born in Nigeria, and at the age of 1, because of certain commitments, my family emigrated to England, and myself and my sisters were left in Nigeria. So from the age of 1 to the age of 9, I did not see my family. I was brought up away from my family. And you know, I had 2 guardians over that period from the age of 1 to 9. And the first guardians were extremely loving and beautiful to me. You know, it was a beautiful woman who had 2 sons and she didn't have a daughter. So I was the daughter that she always wanted. So she was so beautiful and kind to me, you know.
So she embraced you.
She really embraced me, you know. And then she became quite sick when I was around the age of 5, and another family took me on. And unfortunately, the experiences I had with that family was very painful. You know, they were very physically and emotionally abusive to me. And
so that would have, at a young age, that really would have scarred you.
Yeah.
Coming from that love and then going, yeah. So what happened after that?
Well, I met my birth family again at the age of 9, and I remember being at Heathrow Airport, and I remember this family running towards me, and you know, for the last kind of 8 years, all I had of these people was just this picture. So I recognized them from this picture and seeing them in Heathrow Airport. So there was a lot of joy in being reunited with my family, you know, but together with the joy came a lot of pain as well.
It would, because like from the age of 1 to 5, you went through so many stages, and as a child, they're the first crucial stages of your life. Yeah. So what happened when you got reunited? Like, what was it like afterwards, after that?
Look, I felt a lot of pain, a lot of resentment, a lot of hurt. And you know, with hindsight, you can look back and kind of see and see things clearly. And the way it acted out for me was that I became ultra independent, and I wouldn't do things with my family. So if my mother said, "Oh, we're going off to do a picnic," at the age of 9, I would say, "No, I've got other plans," and I would always do things on my own. And what I've come to realize is that I was trying to protect myself. I was so afraid of losing them again. I didn't want to become attached. And you know, what I did too was that I blamed my mother. You know, even though the decision to leave the country was my father's, being the patriarch, I blamed my mother, and I couldn't understand how a mother could leave her child for so long. So I had so much resentment and anger towards my mother for many, many years.
So that resentment, it led to your adult life as well.
Yeah,
you actually turned to alcoholism as well.
Yeah.
So how did you overcome that to be where you are today?
You know, it's such a long story, isn't it? You know, it's so I mean, I left the UK. So I met my family again, as I said, at the age of 9, and then at the age of 25, I left the UK.
Okay.
I left the UK to come and live in Australia, and I remember my mother crying. She said to me, "Are you going because of me?" You know, and she was so upset, and I just remember just thinking, I don't know what you're talking about, but in hindsight, it was like she left me, and it was almost kind of subconsciously I was wanted to leave her.
Okay.
And it was only later on, you know, so around my 30s, being in a lot of pain and not dealing with it, you know, my way of coping was I started to drink too much to medicate the pain that I was feeling.
I was going to say there's probably so much pain.
Yeah.
So you turned to alcoholism
Yeah.
to numb it all.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
after that, how did your life turn around?
Turn around.
Where was that turning point
Yeah.
in your life?
So I would say the alcohol played a part in my life about 5 years.
Okay.
And then, you know, for me, I woke up one day and the person I had in my life was a drug dealer, you know. And I'm the sort of person that I've never ever gone out with anybody like that. I've always had really kind, gentle, upstanding men in my life. And when I reflected and thought, what am I doing with this man, you know? And that was my wake-up call. And I realized that for me, I had gone too far down, you know. And then I started to, I actually booked myself into rehab and just got some help.
Good. So
and I
you
started
actually,
to really change things.
So you actually picked it up within yourself
Yes,
and you
yes,
decided
yes.
to make those
Yes,
changes.
yes.
So now, today, you actually even teach meditation.
I
What
do
an
a lot of
incredible
things.
woman. And you've been sober how many years?
Oh, I've been over 15 years.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's good to hear
Yeah,
that there's light
yeah.
at the end of
Yeah,
the tunnel.
yeah, there is,
So what
yeah.
actually now, where are you now? What is?
Oh, look, I feel I don't have children and I've never been married, but I have a beautiful partner. But what I feel like my life, I want my life to be about giving, you know, and I want to be able to give to people. So for the last 25 years, I've been in the fashion industry and I've run my own fashion PR company for 13 years.
Oh, excellent.
And simultaneously of being in the fashion industry, I started on a journey, a spiritual journey, and that started off with like learning meditation. So I've learned different styles of meditation with a number of spiritual communities, like with the Buddhists and lots of other groups, you know. And so now we're in this beautiful building because now I'm studying as a counsellor, you know.
Oh,
so I'm
that's
doing a
amazing.
degree as a counsellor. So
Yeah.
I guess basically what I would like to see is to be shown how I can help other people, you know. And I look around
And you
me.
actually live and learn by experience.
Yes.
And you're living proof of it and you've come
Yeah.
on top of it all. You know
Yeah.
what? I take my hat off to you, Faith. That is fantastic.
Thank
Good
you.
on you. And it's so good to see that you can change your life at any given moment.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
choice that you have to make.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I thank you, Faith, for being on the show today.
Thank
and
you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank
So
you.
that's all we have time for. So signing off for now from the Talk Show Angel at Verkos TV.